Good morning on this Friday. I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm the face of Fox, Elias Gallegos, in for Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico Style. So happy it's Friday.
Woo!
That was a less than enthusiastic woo. You got to get better than that. You got to like put a little growl in it.
Woo!
Yeah, like that's much better. Well, you know, we're representing for those of you this morning who woke up feeling a little under the weather and you were like, oh, I wish I didn't have to go to work. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
You got to put your game face on.
Yes, you do. I kind of have the sniffles. So I'm drinking tea, so forgive me. Meanwhile, you know, this weekend is very exciting for lots of reasons. One reason in particular, the Giants game on
They're
Sunday.
getting ready to clash with the San Francisco 49ers.
It's not going to be a clash. We're going to win. We'll talk about that again later, and it's going to be, of course, on 2 Costa Fox. Also, Saturday night, Dancing with the Stars returns to Game Show Network. Now, it's not the new season just yet. It's going to be repeats starting back from season 4. I talked yesterday, as you said in the opening, to Karina Smirnoff and to Carson Kressley, who was a contestant in season 13, and they are a blast. You're going to love this interview. You don't want to miss it. But we talk about the fact that Game Show Network is now running episodes, seasons 4 through 13.
It's really smart that they're doing that because it kind of gets the nostalgia back and gets you kind of ready to put your dancing shoes on.
And you've got your dancing shoes on lately. Tell everybody about that. That's exciting.
Yes, I do. Well, they're not exactly blue suede shoes, but
they're close.
Dangerously close.
Kind of like jailhouse.
Yeah, I'm doing a day of dance with the Loveless Women's Medical Clinic and working with a really neat dancing instructor, Charity Toya, who's
so sweet.
putting me through my paces, and she makes it fun.
Yeah.
And she talks football lingo to me. It helps me dance. I don't understand the...
That's how the players on Dancing with the Stars get. You know, they always end up making it to the top. Those football players always end up at the top.
High knee, end zone dance. High knee, end zone dance.
Is that what it is?
No, I just made that up. She's probably
really
going to kill me today for saying that.
All right, we'll talk more about Dancing with the Stars themselves a little later in the show. In the meantime, a new policy at the South Carolina Department of Employment and Workforce is forcing unemployed workers receiving unemployment benefits for more than 20 weeks to accept any minimum wage job. Interesting. That means if you have a master's degree and you can't find work, then you have to flip burgers if that's the job that's offered to you. I mean, it's kind of like whatever's there, you got to take it kind of thing. What do you think about that?
Well, you know, it's hard for some people to do that, and others, a job is a job, and you know, if you're supporting your family, you'll rise to the occasion and do whatever it takes.
Absolutely. I mean, of course, this is causing a lot of controversy because some unemployed workers are saying that this is going to cut into the time that they spend job hunting.
Sure.
Others are saying that temp work and part-time gigs are helping put the food on the table as it is. So the entire county is struggling to meet jobless claims. And so, you know, we want to know what you think about this. What do you think? I mean, do you think people should just rise to the occasion, right? That's what you think?
Well, you know, that's the American way, and that's what we do.
I agree with you. Well, let's see what you think. Send your comments to facebook.com/New Mexico Style, and you can always send us your information and feelings and feedback on our question of the day and pretty much anything else that we talk about at Casa.com as well.
Yes.
Fair enough. Now let's check in with KRQE News 13 anchor Elizabeth Alvarez for today's headlines.
Good morning,
Hello,
Elizabeth.
happy Friday.
Hey, happy Friday. I know, TGIF. So excited that the weekend is here.
Raising the roof.
Topping your morning news headlines this morning. No word from the city of Albuquerque if it will allow a new Walmart supercenter to be built on the west side. People who live there say they don't want it there. Hundreds of neighbors packed a room at the convention center yesterday afternoon. The new Walmart would be built on the corner of Coors and Montano, and that's within 3 miles of 2 other Walmarts that are already set up. Neighbors are worried about it increasing traffic and are concerned that it will impact Bosque School. Developers disagree, though. They say they have new plans in place to reduce the traffic problems and that the store would actually create 250 jobs. Now, the city is expected to vote on this next month. Police have released the name of the student who they say stabbed and killed his classmate at a school in Albuquerque. This all went down yesterday at the Cesar Chavez Community School. Officers say Cecilio Lopez stabbed Jose de la Paz in the chest. Now, school is closed today, and there will be a candlelight vigil tonight. A bill has been introduced in the state legislature giving school campus police the authority to operate independently. The sheriff's office currently provides law enforcement for APS police, but their authority is limited right now. This bill would give school police here and in other districts the authority to operate and train themselves. Apple is getting into the education business. The company is launching interactive textbooks for elementary and high school students and for teachers as well to use on the popular iPad tablet. Electronic books will cost about $15 or less. The company also revealed a new app called iBook Author, and it actually lets people create electronic textbooks. Kind of cool. The weekend is finally here, and it's time for a little R&R, no doubt. And many of you say you need it because you haven't been able to sleep well lately. What's behind the constant exhaustion lately? Here's News 13's David Romero.
It's the all too common response to how we're doing these days.
I'm so tired, I haven't slept a wink.
With the hustle and bustle of everyday life, from being a parent to a student to an everyday worker, it seems many people are missing out on some sleep.
I think that the economy does have an impact on people's stress levels, obviously, and a lot of people are working 2 jobs or trying to go to school to improve themselves and get ahead. And unfortunately, when we're sleep deprived as a result of working too hard or too many hours, then it starts to have negative impacts on our performance and on our health.
I couldn't sleep at all last night.
Experts say it's not only stress affecting sleep, but technology.
And when you're overstimulating the mind with all these gadgets and devices and activities, it makes it much harder for your brain to unwind and relax and allow you to fall asleep and sleep deeply.
I don't have a TV in my room, which sort of helps with things, but there's still the laptop and the cell phone and the iPod and lots of different things.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Doctors here at the Center for Sleep Medicine say rest is not only important for everyday living, but it could mean the difference between life or death.
There's a much higher risk of having car accidents. There's a higher risk of being inefficient or not as productive at work. You're more likely to develop some health problems like weight gain. And so sleep deprivation does have effects on everyone.
For the average adult, 7 to 8 hours of sleep will suffice, but doctors say younger people do need more.
During the school year, ranging from like 5 to 7 per night, I don't think that's enough.
You have to take some time to unwind and relax before bed. You need to reserve the bed as a quiet place where you'll relax and not take work there, not take problems there.
All the things that could help you avoid.
Another sleepless night.
David Romero, KRQE News 13.
Wow, I'm lucky if I get 6 hours of sleep. I'm happy. All right, by the way, if you feel you do have a serious problem with your sleeping pattern and it may be affecting your health, experts urge you to call a doctor. Looking for something fun and cheap to do this weekend? Get this, $5 can buy you plenty of food and fun. Check out the 2nd annual Taste of Rio Rancho at the Santa Ana Star Center. It is tomorrow beginning at 5 o'clock. You can buy a lot of sampled food there from local restaurants and then go to the Mustangs hockey game afterward. Just $5, you get all that good stuff. And that wraps it up for your morning headlines. Be sure to start your day every morning with Matt Morrow, Kristen Van Dyke, and myself on KRQE News 13 from 5 to 7 a.m. Elias and Nikki, I'm going to send it back to you. Happy Friday.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Oh, wake up. Yeah,
I know, right?
None of us get enough sleep.
No.
Actually, I usually get 4. I'm not even kidding. I usually get about 4 hours, which is terribly dangerous. Yeah. But last night, I did get about 7.5. That was huge for me. I didn't even watch Jersey Shore. I taped it.
You must not be feeling well.
But here's something I will not tape. I said I will not tape the Giants game on Sunday because it will be on 2 Casa Fox at around 4 o'clock. And then following that, a special edition of American Idol. We're going to see the San Diego auditions. They never air Idol on Sunday night, so you'll want to make sure to catch the Sunday night audition Idol special following the Giants game. And it better be a win is all I have to say about that. You think it will?
It's going to be a good game,
okay,
guaranteed.
Good. Now, Eastside Animal Shelter volunteer and our good friend Kenny Hatchett.
How you doing, Kenny?
And our New Mexico style photographer and sometimes co-host. He's here with a very special pet of the week. Hi, Kenny.
She is very special.
Hi, little special.
She's her name is Princess.
Hi, Princess.
Hi,
She's been she's about 10 months old, so she's a little chewy.
Right.
But yeah, and despite the fact that she doesn't have a third leg,
a fourth leg.
Or a fourth leg, yeah. She only has 3 legs. You wouldn't know it. She's very She's very good.
I love dogs.
Physical and active, and
She's active.
No one's told her that she's missing a leg.
Nope, she doesn't know yet. So
She's fine with that, and so are we. We love her. So now you said, okay, so does she have all of her vaccinations?
Oh yeah, she's good to go. She's ready to go. She's an Australian Kelpie mix, which I got to be honest, I've never heard of that breed.
Me either.
But she's as cute as she can be.
Turn her around so we can see her pretty face, because she's so pretty. Hi,
Princess.
Hi, Princess. My friend had a dog named Princess. I love princesses. Now, okay, now let me ask you this. It's totally available, like right now? If somebody calls in right now? So what do they need to do if they want to adopt?
Eastside Animal Shelter. You can dial 311 there up at Lomas, just east of Wyoming.
Okay. Fantastic. So. What a playful, happy dog.
Yeah,
and I think she'll be a lot happier if she has a family. So definitely give Eastside Animal Shelter a call. Thanks, Kenny. Thanks, Princess.
We'll see you later, Princess.
Give a little royal wave.
Right.
Okay, now, we talked about this yesterday. Have you ever taken a concealed carry course?
I never have, but I want to.
You like shooting, though?
Yeah. I'm actually kind of good at it.
Yeah, I bet you are. Well, our friends at Caliber Shooter Sports Center is introducing New Mexico's first and only online concealed carry course. That begins this Friday. And, you know, I took a shooting lesson at Caliber's. There I am, going crazy, loving everything about it. It was really, you know what, it was a little overwhelming and scary at first. But then I got really into it, and I felt very powerful. It's a very empowering experience. What do you feel about it?
Wow, bullseye. I think everybody should know how to operate a weapon.
Yeah.
I think it's smart, and you know, it's all right.
Well, typically New Mexicans who want to obtain a concealed carry license have to spend 15 hours in a classroom, but the online course allows students to take self-paced modules over a 30-day period and then obtain the license in the comfort of their own home, which makes it incredibly convenient. So for more information on that, if you're interested, you can visit calibersnm.com.
Do it.
Just do it. Okay, now an all-star cast flies into theaters in George Lucas's Red Tails. Fox's Ashley Dvorkin gives a sneak peek at what's new in the theaters.
I want to see it.
Bandits! Hundreds of them! 6 o'clock! It's got German markings. Let's get them!
A piece of history soars into theaters courtesy of executive producer George Lucas with Red Tails.
We have a right to fight for our country, the same as every other American.
A PG-13 action-adventure about World War II's Tuskegee Airmen who were tested and triumphed in their mission to save lives and overcome stereotypes.
Last man, we fight! We fight! We fight! We fight! We fight! We fight!
Cuba Gooding Jr., Terrence Howard, Neo, and more round out the stellar cast.
You can tell me right now why you sold me out, or you can tell me when I have my hands around your throat.
Keeping the adrenaline pumping in the theater next door, Gina Carano, Michael Douglas, Michael Fassbender, Ewan McGregor, and Bill Paxton add their names to the credits of Haywire.
Keep your eyes open.
I haven't shut my eyes since you were born.
An R-rated spy thriller about a trained operative who finds herself fighting for her life with enemies on the inside. Also flexing her R-rated action star muscle, Kate Beckinsale.
Whatever it is, it's more powerful than any of us.
For Underworld Awakening, the fourth installment in her Humans versus Vampires franchise.
We've lived safely for years, and now you've brought humans into this cult.
And this time the battle commences in 3D and IMAX.
My name is Caius Marcius Coriolanus.
Plus a limited release modern retelling of William Shakespeare's Coriolanus, directed by and starring Ray Fiennes.
I'm coming. I'm coming for you.
Are any of these films tough enough to take on current champ Mark Wahlberg and his Heights thriller Contraband? We'll keep a close eye on the showdown. In New York, Ashley Dvorkin, Fox News.